Welcome to Al-ISLAH National Academy, the best foundation for great future.
And you can see on your screen. Note it down in your copy, that is effects of force on an object. When we'll apply force on any object, that times what effects will happen. Note it down. Once you read and write. Aminul Haq. Aminul Haq, unmute yourself. Aminul Haq, unmute yourself.
Sir.
Okay, that you can see on your screen some points.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that one you read.
Sir, writing.
Read. Loudly you read.
Effects of force on an object. Point number 1. Force can make an object to move from rest. Point number 2. Force can stop a moving object. Point number 3. Force can change the speed of an object if it is moving. Point number 4. Force can change the direction of a motion on an object. Point number 5. Force can change the shape of an object. Force may cause one or more of these effects. Thank you, sir.
Next, anyone, unmute yourself and read. Ashik. Ashik. Ashik, unmute yourself. Ashik. The sound is not coming. Ashik.
Sir, can I read?
Ashik, are you listening? Raise your hand. If you are listening, my boys, raise your hand. Okay, now unmute yourself. Adil Parvez. Adil Parvez, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
So, last day you was there.
No, sir.
You was absent last day.
No, sir. I have not connected, sir.
Okay. So you have seen the video.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is force? Tell me, what is force?
Oh,
What is force?
I have not brought any books and all this, sir. I have came in my home, sir.
Okay. Aminul, last
Yes,
day
sir.
you was present or absent?
Sir, absent.
Absent. Okay. Fahim Afsar. Last day you was present or absent?
Sir.
Yes,
Sir.
Asik. Yes. Sound came.
Sir. Earlier not came, sir. But that I can't meet.
Okay, now tell me, Ashik. Last day I have discussed what is force.
So push or pull.
Yes, any object if we push or we can pull.
It is
That
called
particular.
force.
Yes. Now here you can see on your screen some effects of force of an object. If we use our force, that means push or pull, that what effects will happen. Okay. So first point you can see, force can make an object to move from rest. In first diagram you can see, here one car is there, correct? It is on running or it's
It is not running.
not running. So that person, what he is doing?
Pushing.
He is pushing from backside. That means that car will move or not from rest place. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next point you can see, force can stop a moving object. Suppose one car is moving, slowly it is moving, or one cycle is moving, correct? So if we stop from front side, if we push from front side, that time that cycle can stop or not?
Yes, sir.
Last day that example I have explained, you have not understood that whenever one ball will come to goalkeeper, that time he is using his force or not for stopping this ball.
Yes, sir.
So what force is using, push or pull? For stopping
Pull.
that ball.
Pull.
Yeah, no. How we are stopping the ball? Suppose you are goalkeeper.
Oh, sir, I understood, sir. With his hand, means pushing the ball.
Pushing the ball, yes. That means he is using the force or not.
Yes, sir.
So second point is force can stop a moving object. Third point you can see, force can change the speed of an object if it is moving. Suppose one cycle is moving in constant speed, slowly, okay? So if anyone will push from backside, that speed will increase or it will decrease?
Increase.
Yes,
Increase.
very good. Yes, Mabdur, very good. So that means what? Force can change the speed of an object. Yes or not? Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next point you can see, force can change the
Sir.
direction of a motion. Yes, Ashik?
Sir,
Yes.
you said me that before what you said, no one example.
Yes.
You said again, you said
Which example?
increase and decrease.
Which example?
Increase and decrease.
Repeat once. Your sound is not coming clearly.
Their internet is too slow.
Eh?
Their internet is too slow, sir.
Okay, then you can ask with the help of chat option. You write in chat. Those videos are off. All I can consider as absent. So fourth point, you can see force can change the direction of a motion of an object. Okay, so suppose whenever bowler is doing ball, that time he is using pushing or pull?
Push.
Push. So when ball come to us, suppose we are the batsman, when ball come to us, ball is coming in one direction or not? Eh?
Yes, sir.
When we'll push that ball in leg side, that time it's change the direction or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that means force can change the direction of a motion of an object. Fifth point you can see on your screen, force can change the shape of an object. Suppose you have one volleyball, okay, or if you have one can, Pepsi can, understood? So if we use our force in that can, so that can shape will change or not? Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope that all of you have written all the points. So in your exam question will come like that. Write some effects of force. Okay. In this way, question will come in your exam. Next, we'll move to our next slide. So here that examples already I have shown you last day. So here in last example you can see Coca-Cola can. Earlier its shape was good or not. Whenever we have used our force, that time you can see the shape of that Coca-Cola can. Its shape changed or not? Shape and size.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So next, types of force. That one you write. Types of forces. Types of forces. That means we have two types. One is contact forces. One is non-contact forces. That means one is with touching and one is without touching. Understood? So how? Let's see. Contact forces. Mobrur, once you read.
Types contact forces are forces exerted by one object and another when they are in contact with each other. Contact forces are of two types. They are muscular force, force of friction, non-contact forces. None are forces exerted by one another without any contact with each other. Non-contact are magnetic forces, electrostatic forces, gravitational forces.
Okay, now see, from this what we have understood what is contact forces and non-contact forces. Now in contact forces are forces exerted by one object to one another when they are in contact with each other. Suppose when that example I'll show you, that time you'll understand. Next you can see contact forces are of two types. They are, one is muscular force, that means we will use our muscle, and one is force of friction. Friction means what, you know? Friction. Mabrur.
No, sir.
Friction means suppose when we'll drag something. Suppose you have one stone and you are dragging that stone. Okay. Mabrur. All of you listen.
Yes, sir.
Force of friction means when any object will drag in on another object, that time we can consider that one is friction of force. I'll show the example later. Next you can see non-contact forces are forces exerted by an object on another without any contact with each other. That means that non-contact forces will happen without contacting each other. Okay.
Sir.
So we have three types. One is magnetic force, one is electrostatic force, one is gravitational force. So I'll show you the example later. Okay, here let's see some example. Contact force example you can see on your screen. You can see contact force example. First one is our muscular force. Muscular force is the force exerted by the muscles of our body. That times in that force we'll especially we'll use our muscle. We use muscular force for our various activities. Animals like bullocks, horses, camels, donkeys, elephants also use muscular force to perform various tasks. Now, first example, you consider the first example. One picture. Can you see one picture on your screen?
Yes, sir. Cycle.
Yes, cycle. So here, what he is using? He is using muscle or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here we can consider our muscular force. Next, again you can see that one what? Tell me.
Horses.
Horses. That one name what? You tell me. Name what? You tell me. Okay, this one is your task. You tell me next day. So here also this person is using muscle.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Yes. Third example you can see like that. Long jump. That lady is doing long jump.
Using muscle.
Yes. So that one we can call as muscular force. Next we'll move to our next slide. Here you can see force of friction. Force of friction is the force which opposes the motion of an object over a surface. So example you can see a ball rolling on ground gradually slow down and comes to rest due to force of friction. Suppose you are playing football, correct? Suppose you are playing football. When you will give kick, first time it going so speedily or not? At
Yes.
first it is going so speedily or not? After sometimes it is going slowly, correct?
Yes, sir.
For what you know, for that force of friction on that ground, it is by rolling it is going or not?
Yes, sir.
So due to force of friction, it became slow. First, when we'll give kick, that time it goes so speedily. And if you considered cricket ball, when we'll push with bat in leg side or offside, first time it is going so speedily or not? First half. And when it will go nearby boundary, that time you have seen it is going slowly. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So here we have seen the force of friction. Next, one more example we'll see, non-contact forces. One is magnetic force. Magnetic force is the force exerted by magnets. Example you can see on your screen, force of attraction and repulsion. Between two magnets, force exerted by a magnet on a piece of iron or steel. Have you ever tried with two magnets? Means when Aminul, you tell me. I think you have tried. Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Suppose you have two magnets.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you have seen or not. If two magnets will keep nearby one another, then one is attracting one.
Yes, sir.
When opposite side will keep, that time it is
It's not
repulsing.
attacking.
Yes, it's
Attracting.
not. That means it's we can call as repulsion. Yes or not? So when
Yes, sir.
it is not attracting, that means without contacting, he is pushing or not. That one magnet.
Yes, sir.
Can you have magnet now?
Yes.
Can you show me the example? We want to see.
So can you wait once?
Yes, we can wait.
Okay, sir, I'm coming.
Yes, come first. Let's see the example. So in magnet, you can see we have two directions. One is south, one is north. If south and north, then it will attract. Okay, if both sides are same, you can see on your screen. If north and south, then they will attract each other. Okay, if north and south, they can attract each other. But in B example, you can see in C example, both sides are same. If north, they will not attract. If south, they will not attract. Understood? Mabrur, Anisha understood?
Yes, sir. It should not be same.
Yes, if both are same, they will not attract. Correct or no? And if both sides are not same, that means they will attract each other. Here you can see one more example. Steel is a magnetic material. If any steel will be, that means nails, then that magnet will attract or not? Let's see, Abu Muhammad Ashik. Aminul is bringing two magnets. He will show us the example of that magnetic force. Okay, let's see.
Sir,
Yes, Aminul came.
sir, now I don't have some. I can lost. At
Okay,
last class,
next
so
class we will see that example.
okay,
And
sir.
two magnets from anywhere you manage. In
Yes,
next
sir.
class, Ashik, you have two magnets. Small or big? You have. Okay, let's see the next slide. And Aminul, next day your task is that you will show to us with
Okay,
the
sir.
help of two magnets. What you will show? Once you will show the attraction one, and once you will show the repulsion one.
Okay, sir.
Next example, you can see the electrostatic force. That experiment you do in your home today. Electrostatic force is the force exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body. A plastic straw charged by rubbing with paper attracts a suspended plastic straw. A plastic straw charged by rubbing with paper repels a suspended plastic charge by rubbing with paper. So that example I am telling you. First you take your comb. Okay. First you take your comb and 5 to 6 times you do combing on your hair. Correct, from front side to back side. After combing, some small piece of paper you take and like this you do. You can see on your screen. In diagram you can see. So small piece of paper you keep in one table, and after that comb, with the help of that comb, you take nearby that small piece of paper. That time you see what will happen. Understood?
Sir.
Whenever any nails are there, any nails or any steel something, whenever we'll take some nets nearby them, then what will happen?
Sir, I tried this, sir.
You have
Sir,
tried.
it's stuck in like gum. Like making
Yes, very good. So next day I'll see from Ashik, Anisha, Mabrur, Ahmed Nawaz. Aminul, we tried that one. So Aminul,
yes, sir.
you have my number.
No, sir. So can you
Okay.
give?
Yeah, I'll give you. You do one thing. That two experiment you do. Make the video
Yes.
and send to me.
Okay, sir.
The next day I'll share with everyone. Correct?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, very good. So all of you try at home. So next, let's move to the next slide. So here you can see the gravitational force. That one already you know. What is gravitational force? So gravitational force is the force exerted by the earth on all objects. It pulls all objects towards the earth. Example, a coin or pen fall down when it slips off your hand. A ball thrown upward falls down. So gravitational force, that all we know. If we something Suppose we are in standing position. Suppose in our hand some objects are there, any ball or any coin, anything. When it will fall from our hand, so where it will go? Can you tell me anyone?
The earth surface.
Because that one we can call it gravitational force. Earth is pulling or pushing?
Pulling.
Earth is pulling or pushing? Yes, Earth is pulling that object. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So throw the downwards. How rivers are flows. Okay, then leaves you can see. Then those who are doing paragliding. Yes or not? Now next, move to the next slide. That is pressure. So our one part already over, that is force. If anyone have any confusion, then you can ask me with the help of chat option, or you can ask me in the WhatsApp. In next day, we'll discuss about the pressure. Correct? Next day, we'll discuss about the pressure topic. Today, we are not discussing. So, Aminul,
Yes, sir.
so what is your task?
So that exercise.
Yes, that 2 video you will make. First video is with the help of magnet.
Yes, sir.
And second video,
Comment paper.
yes, comment. Mobdur, anyone can send. Understood? So let me share you the number.
Sir, com paper I have now.
You can now you can show what.
Yes.
Now we don't have time. Only 1 minute left.
So only 2 seconds, like 5 seconds like this.
Show us. First.
Yes, sir.
So those slide I have shared, just you take the screenshot. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon for latest update.